What's going on, guys? Carlos here. Today I want to talk to you about two variations to the kettlebell inside circle, also called the rotational clean. So I'll go through both movements right now, both variations of the movement, and then we'll talk about it. So here I'm going to put the kettlebell in the rack position. Here I want you to pay attention to my heels. One is going to be with my heels on the ground. The second variation is going to be with my heels off of the ground. So here, push, swing, pull, catch. Heels are on the ground. Rotate, push, swing, pull, catch, heels on the ground. The second variation, my heels come off the ground and I pivot with my toes. So I rotate and I pivot. So I know what you're asking. Which one is right and which one is wrong? The truth is, there's not one that's right, there's not one that's wrong. It really depends on what you are trying to focus on. Kettlebell flow, you'll see a lot of people pivoting on the opposite foot that they're cleaning to because it moves into other movements. So for example, if I'm doing a kettlebell clean and you see me going from here to a lunge, to a step, then that starts to be kettlebell flow. With kettlebell flow, a lot of the rules, I don't want to say are broken, but they're more advanced movements. And if you understand balance and control, then I say it's okay to lift your heel off the ground. When you're first starting off with kettlebells, I always advise people to keep their heels on the ground. The reason being is because as I'm doing this movement here, I have more thoracic rotation. So the middle part of my spine, I have more rotation here if I keep my heels on the ground, and it allows me to keep this kettlebell closer to my body as I cast it away. So I stand all the way up, I rotate, I push, swing, pull, catch, stand all the way up. Each point is definitive. Feet on the ground, feet pointed straight ahead. Rotate, push, swing, pull, catch, absorb, stand all the way up. Rotate, sit back in this hip, push, swing, pull, catch, stand all the way up. That forces people to understand balance and control as they're keeping their feet straight ahead. When people pivot and they take their back foot off the ground, especially when you're first starting with kettlebells, what tends to happen is they lead with their chest. When you lead with your chest, now you have no more control. I'll show you what that could potentially look like. So here, if I rotate, so one, now I have no thoracic rotation. I have zero rotation in my spine, which if that's what I want to do, then you're actually taking that away. So I rotate, right? I pivot on this foot, heel comes off the ground. That's not bad. What's bad is when people lead with their chest and then they cast out. So when they cast out, it's very difficult to control this weight as I rotate because I'm starting to lead with my chest. A lot of people don't understand that when they're first starting off. So understanding keeping your heels on the ground forces them to work on balance and control as they're doing these movements. If you ever train with me with steel clubs, it's the exact same thing with steel club movements. Start with your feet pointed straight ahead, inside circle, catch. So those are two variations, and like I said, there's not one right and there's not one wrong, but there's a way to start, and I think there's a little bit more advanced way to do it. So you guys, I'm gonna be coming out with kettlebell content on a weekly basis. I'm putting videos up every single day. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. And if you guys have any more questions, let me know. Hopefully everyone has a good day.